When the shelves go empty, these crackers will help with feeding your family. They can sit in your pantry for years without a fridge. No preservatives, no chemicals, made from 1 cup of lentils and a handful of nuts. Armies marched on food like this. One cracker fills you, fuels you, and keeps you moving when there's nothing left on the shelves. Today, I'll show you how to turn the cheapest bag in the store into an emergency protein reserve. But be careful. One tiny mistake will ruin the entire batch. I'll show you exactly how to avoid it, so watch closely. The first step is to take your bag of dried red lentils and soak them. I take 1 cup, which is about 200 grams, and I rinse them hard under cold water until it runs clear. Lentils are nature's survival capsule. Pure plant protein, iron, fiber, and they store for years while everything around them rots. In a real shortage, protein is the first thing to vanish from the shelves and the hardest thing to replace when it's gone. Then I cover them with water and let them soak for several hours. Don't rush this part. Soaking makes them easier to digest and easier to blend. Skip it and half the nutrition goes straight through you. Next, a handful of cashews, about 50 grams. I pour boiling water over them and let them sit. This softens them so they bind everything together. Fats matter. Fat is energy, and energy is what keeps you alive when the temperature drops and the lights go out. Tell me in the comments, have you already started building your reserve, or are you still betting that the shelves will always be full? I'm curious how many survivalists are watching tonight. Now I drain the lentils and drop them in the blender. And go the soaked cashews, 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, a teaspoon of salt, and a little onion powder. Paprika and turmeric. The turmeric does more than you'd think. Our grandmas have used it for years to help food last. I add just enough fresh water, 120 to 160 milliliters, and a spoon of oil. I blend until it's a smooth, thick paste. No lumps. A lump holds moisture, and moisture is the enemy of everything we're building here. I grease a baking sheet with oil and spread the paste as thin as I possibly can. The thinner the layer, the faster they dry out. Into the oven at 190 degrees Celsius, 375 Fahrenheit, 20 minutes. Then I pull the sheet out, and here's the moment people skip. I cut the half-dried sheet into rectangles, the size of a cracker, the size of a chip. Now, a quick drizzle of oil over the top. Any oil will do the job, but I recommend olive oil. And if you have it, a pinch of smoked paprika. Then put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes until they turn deep, golden, and crisp. I'm always amazed how far these old methods travel. Tell me where you're watching from and comment your country or state below. Now look at them. Hard, crisp. They snap with a clean crack when you break them. That snap is everything. If a cracker bends instead of breaks, there's water still trapped inside, and that cracker will not survive the month. A cracker that snaps is a cracker that lasts, but a dry cracker is useless without something to eat it with, so we make a dip that stores its own power. I take the leftover soaked cashews a pinch of salt, 4 or 5 spinach leaves, a few parsley leaves, 1 clove of garlic, a little lemon zest, 2 spoons of lemon juice, a spoon or 2 of olive oil, and 30 to 50 milliliters of water. Blend it smooth. Spinach for iron, garlic for the blood, lemon to keep it fresh longer. Nothing in this kitchen is for decoration. Everything has a purpose. And now, the secret I promised you. A cracker can be baked perfectly and still be ruined in the jar. If you just toss them in a bag and seal it, the warmth still trapped inside releases tiny condensation. And in 2 weeks, you have soft, spoiled crumbs. So I let them cool completely until there isn't a trace of warmth left. Then I pack them upright in a clean glass jar with a paper towel at the bottom to catch any last moisture. For the first 2 days, I leave the lid slightly loose. Let the jar breathe. Only after 48 hours do I seal it tight and store it somewhere dry and dark. Do that, and these last for months. Vacuum seal them and they will last you for years. Check out the free recipe on my website. It's at thesurvivalcookbook.com or scan the QR code on your screen. There you can get the official survival cookbook packed with shelf life recipes and guides so you can be prepared for when the shelves go empty. Why should every household have a jar like this? Look around you. Stability is borrowed, not owned. Shelves empty overnight. Supply chains snap without warning. You don't notice any of it until the day you walk into a store and the aisles are bare. By then, it's too late to start. The people who eat that week are the ones who started preparing today, while everyone else assumed tomorrow would look like yesterday. 1 jar of these in your cupboard means your family has food to eat, no matter what the world does tomorrow. Lentils built civilizations long before refrigerators existed. They'll outlast whatever's coming next.